Hello there, I'm Lee McCain.
And I'm Beth McCain.
And together we're here to talk to you about the law of attraction, the wonderful law of attraction, and in this case, how it can help you with your weight management issues.
We sure are.
And we're going to start it off with Beth giving you a little bit of introduction on the law of attraction. For those of you who may have purchased this audio CD, not quite understanding exactly what the law of attraction is all about and what it can do for you. So Beth, why don't you take it away and let our new listeners know about the law of attraction.
Sure. Well, in short, the law of attraction is a universal law, just like the law of gravity is a universal law as well.
So it's like physics.
It sure is. And what you think over and over again, but more importantly, what you feel, emits a vibration out. And the law of attraction matches the vibration you send out and sends it back to you. So if you are emitting anger and jealousy, then the universe is going to find situations and people and emit back to you exactly what you are emitting out. So if you emit love, joy, happiness, things to be happy about, gratitude, then the universe is going to match that vibration. And again, it is all about feeling, how you feel inside and what you emit out. And it's just that you want to monitor and start creating the life that you want, and that does include losing weight.
So if I'm this really, really big person and I don't like myself and I want to slink myself into the tiny bikini brief bathing suit, all I have to do is sit around and just think good thoughts and it's going to happen?
Wouldn't that be wonderful? Because that could happen. It's just that normal society, normal average mind that has been created in this day and age, it's hard on any person, even if you believe in the law of attraction, to do that. So we have some tricks, we have some tips that you and I have used
successfully, by the way. Mm-hmm.
And especially Lee has. And so anyway, Lee, why don't you kind of tell them about your background, your childhood?
As long as I can remember, I've always been bigger than the other kids. All through being a teenager, I was bigger. Every name possible, I was called. I had zero self-esteem. My self-esteem came through books, television, movies, and hobbies, I guess. Well, and you know, you can be a Greek god in high school, plays hell on your self-esteem.
Sure.
So you can imagine what it was like to be the kid that doesn't fit in the desk. My absolute zenith of weight, I hope you all are sitting down. I was 495 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
As of today, I am 353 pounds.
Yep, you've lost a lot of weight.
Now, I'm still have a ways to go. And here I am in the middle of doing this audio CD, but I'll tell you, I've lost clearly over 100, nearly 150 pounds.
And this is what's really something. Because of the law of attraction, he has lost this weight easily. He has not had one day when he has been hungry. There might have been maybe one day in the very beginning, but he has done excellent. The thing that also changed that time period for you when you were a child was you had obviously abusive stepfather.
Yeah.
And so that you know,
never hurt.
so point is
that never helps at all.
The self-esteem issue was definitely something for you.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously whatever you put out.
Well, and the funny thing is too, because I'm a very creative person, and lack of self-esteem does not come naturally to me. I always entered any situation with, I'm just as good as anybody else, in some ways better, just based on specific talents that I had. And it would only be after entering some social situation where I would get knocked down
Mm-hmm.
on an esteem level that the low self-esteem would happen. So some people just naturally have it. It was thrust on me.
Mm-hmm.
And so that even made it doubly hard because I knew what my abilities were. I also knew how kind I was as a person.
Mm-hmm.
I also knew that, ironically, all the big shots in school and everything would always come to me and bring their problems to me because I was the good friend. I was the listener. I was, these things. And so to be thrust in a role that you really don't care for,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all because of this arbitrary number that some TV guy tells you that you have to be. This was hard to swallow.
So what changed it?
I have to say, honestly, 100% it was giving it all over to the law of attraction. And I've got a logical mind, and so I have a problem.
Yes, he does. Just to let you know, Lee is the one with the grounded, logical mind. Beth, me, I'm the one that, as well, I am very grounded and practical. But I do have, what would you call it, Lee?
Cute.
All right. Now, what would you call it?
I don't know. Well, put it this way. You have a very open mind that
Yes.
sees things that others don't.
That's a good way of putting it.
And-
so between
and
the
I
two,
love it. I
so
love it.
between the two of us, obviously we attracted to each other, but between the two of us, we find this middle ground that works really well for both of us. And so him saying he's a logical person is saying it mildly.
So for me to give myself over completely and totally to this theory, and that's how I looked at it at the time, is just not average for me. And immediately I began seeing results.
Yep, I remember.
And we're going to pause right now because I don't want to give the show away yet. I really am looking forward to telling you the hows a little bit later in the program. We're going to discuss some other things first, but seriously, I don't think anybody is more surprised than I am on how this has unfolded and how it continues to unfold for me. I'm losing weight at between 3 and 5 pounds a week steadily, sometimes more. And we'll talk later about exactly how I'm doing that, because I'm sure that's why you purchased this audio CD. I wish I would have had this CD, 3 years ago.
So what we're going to talk about now is the difference between the law of attraction mind and the normal average mind.